Hello, Audio Marks coming to you from the Sage Public Library. Welcome to the Marks for Life podcast with your hosts, Jimmy, CJ, Jared, and Joe, the Four Horsemen of Wrestling Podcast, four casuals turned Marks wrestling fans to give you a direct line to all things in the squared circle. We pull no punches, we hit hard, and we will slam you with all the info you need to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, Marks of all ages, are you ready? Because...
You know what? You just made the list.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Marks for Life podcast. I am your bubbly host, CJ.
Champs are back.
Damn right.
We got a full house and undisputed.
What happened?
Yeah, all right.
Whatever.
Just go.
Undisputed.
Dewey!
There it is. For the record, the belt's still sitting at my house. We still haven't done the swap.
God, will you just represent once?
No, it's your time to take custody.
Hey, I'm just the winner. I don't need the belt to know I'm a champion.
Jimmy's also here, guys.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah,
Jimmy, when'd you
Jimmy,
do
yeah, Jimmy.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
man.
Where do we even begin?
Did we have a podcast last week?
No, we did not. I was supposed to do something, but I was too tired.
Oh,
and
yeah. I
decided
was
not
helping
to.
Dad move.
Jared was helping me actually physically move, so that was
Yeah, I do that
Where'd
from
you
time to
move
time.
him to? Buffalo Wild Wings?
the other side of the room.
No.
Not even that far.
He had to roll me down the basement steps.
I was in for a ditch.
Fair enough. All right, we got a couple things to talk about. We got, I guess, a Raw and SmackDown recap, question mark. Jared's thoughts on NXT going to 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
Man, there's a lot of stuff that we got to ask about.
I don't even remember. There's only so much
My
stuff I
thoughts
care
on
about.
Bayley.
Yes, Joe's thoughts on Bayley.
Can't we all give our thoughts, or we got to just stare at Joe when he rants?
I mean, that is a good chance.
It's always
that
good to
might
see
happen.
Joe rant.
There was something else I had an actual opinion on, but I
Madison Square Garden coming?
Nobody
No.
cares about your opinions.
That's
Thank
fair.
you. But again, I have no idea for the life of me what
There's
it
a
was.
draft. There's a draft coming.
Yeah,
So close the door.
Oh my god.
there is a draft.
Don't laugh. Don't encourage that.
Encourage it.
I would like to get a draft episode on here around that time. I like those draft
Would
episodes.
we reset the rosters completely?
Yeah.
Well, because I can't have Dean Ambrose anymore. I'm gonna have to adjust my roster a little bit.
I say we
We
reset.
have to adjust all of ours.
And plus, Jared wasn't
But yeah,
there for
Jared
the.
wasn't here. Uncle Ernest was the fourth for that one. Well, third. because
third, yeah,
Jimmy
Uncle Ernest
drafted
was the
for
third
Uncle
man.
Ernest.
All right. We will get to you guys on that on a time when we're very bored of everything that's going on. But until then, let's start with Bayley. Joe?
That's it. That's it. Wait a minute. We're just gonna be like Joe. Just go. Just let him run free in the farm somewhere.
The last time we had an episode was me and him, and we just had a straight rant of what did we rant about last time?
Jimmy ranted about how he lost and how Kevin Owens should have
Which-
been fired.
Well,
I ranted about Braun
And I also
Strowman.
ranted about how Bayley should have lost, but which would have made this be more sense. But
don't
now
worry.
it's not sense.
I will get
so,
to that part of the argument too.
All right. Can't we just see? Okay. I feel like
my
if
opinion on this
Oh,
has
shit.
gotten more rational in the days since.
it has. That's what I just want to say. We watched the turn on Monday, and Joe
I was at his house.
right, and Joe could not find something wrong with it when it first happened. Because when it first happened, there was nothing wrong with it. Bayley, before SmackDown happened, Bayley turned heel, straight, complete heel with Sasha. They were going to work together as heels. They were both going for titles. I'm like, this is going to be sick. They're both going for Becky and Charlotte. They're both heels. Faction. Everything's going to work out. Bayley's a complete bitch now. There is nothing wrong with this. And Joe's like, I'm going to find something wrong with it. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with it. Then SmackDown happened. And Joe's like, okay, I found something wrong with it. What? Why? What promo was that? Or
I think we need a better explanation than what promo.
it was just awful. She comes out and she basically gives a face promo about how she wants to be there, be a role model for the kids of standing by your best friend. As she hitting more people with a chair, it undermined everything.
I think it
that
added
happened
a
on
whole
Raw.
layer though because she still believes that she's right, similar to how Gargano did it, or how way back when Bo Dallas thought he was a face for the longest time.
See, I can buy that, but here's the problem with it.
Charlotte's a
Gargano we always had that like force that was always going to push Gargano back to the light side.
Correct.
Yes.
It's just that he's Johnny Gargano, and eventually people wouldn't be booing him. But like Bayley's best friend, the one thing that could pull her from the dark side is on the dark side with her.
So she's pulling her to the dark side.
And
instead of the light
Gargano did it to win. Like Gargano felt wrong about it. This is just stupid. Like I'm like just be a heel. Throw a kid. Like do so, like I don't
Throw
like,
a kid.
Like you're all in and you're
Go back to the NXT tapings, find Izzy, and just throw
They-
her.
Hug her and then belly to belly
Like-
her and
like-
her seat.
Exactly.
like to
That's
quote
what she needs to do.
AEW, you're either all
She's
in
old
or
enough
you're
to
all
take
out.
bumps at Monster Factory. That's what she's doing.
God, punt a child. I don't care. You got to get bad or stay in the light. And you're either feuding with Sasha or you're with Sasha. Just you can't just hit people with a chair and say this is for the children. Like that's not. It's not what you do.
But she was destroying the selfish Charlotte Flair.
Oh my God! Even like Charlotte was making sense in the promos.
But
Like
so is here. There's a perfect way. This all could have made sense.
Sasha turned heel and then punted a kid. Excuse me. Bayley turned heel and then punted a kid. Perfect. Makes perfect sense.
God, had this happen right in the middle of the feud between Bayley and Charlotte, where Bayley has shown no indication that this is in her character. I feel like it's a complete 180 from the storytelling to this point between her and Charlotte. Let's play a little game here. So
No.
Sasha
Is it a fun game?
So Sasha makes her.
Is it
return.
Monopoly?
You're going to be the kid that gets punted.
I like Monopoly.
I thought it was,
I like
I thought it
Monopoly.
was Scrabble.
I love Scrabble.
So Sasha,
Joe, can we play Scrabble?
I'm gonna play shove the water bottle up your ass. So Sasha,
Is that like Scrabble?
you're gonna be spelling something. So Sasha
S
comes back after.
M.
Sasha comes back after
Spelling
SummerSlam
something.
on Raw, does her thing with Natty, whatever. She's a dick. Before we even know Charlotte is the number one contender for Bayley, now you have Sasha take out Becky, and then on the SmackDown Live after SummerSlam, when it starts looking like Charlotte's gonna get a title shot, Bayley just goes ape shit and destroys her. And the whole reason
Wait, destroys who? Which one are we?
Destroys Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
So Bayley goes after Charlotte, destroys her with a chair, whatever. Now we can frame this as Bayley and Sasha were relegated to basically the pre-show at WrestleMania, and Charlotte and Becky were able to main event. They can make the argument we're just as good as Charlotte and Becky, and they're jealous, and they go after them for that reason because they got the main event the pay-per-view, and Bayley and Sasha were putting over a title that no one gave a shit about at the time.
But and you're completely right. If that happened, it would have been perfect. But I would argue that if Bayley cut the promo that you just said on SmackDown, then we would have been right in the spot that you said, only just different timing.
I think the best. I heard suggestions about maybe having Bayley's heel turn come after Charlotte because this kind of makes Charlotte kind of a de facto face.
Well, 'cause
If we
Or have her
went,
turn on
well,
Ember
if we
Moon.
went with what I predicted at SummerSlam, none of this would
my
have freaking
God.
happened.
Oh, come on now. It's over.
But you know I'm right,
You
though.
It's
lost.
In
over.
the grand scheme of it, I'm right.
Ember doesn't say words good. It's over.
Ember really. Where's Ember in all this? I'm
She,
very
she knows.
God, because-
She knows say words good.
She gave the pat on the back to Bayley after the whole,
That's what did
after
it.
the
Is the
promo
pat.
with Charlotte.
The match wasn't even good in SummerSlam anyway. That whole.
Doesn't matter if it wasn't good. It
SummerSlam
made
feels like
sense for
6
the
months
story.
ago. From the
She knows say words good, and that's final.
For the storyline between then and now, it feels like SummerSlam was 6 months ago.
It does.
Because we just crammed 5 pounds of shit into a 2-pound bag.
In a perfect world, what me and Joe wanted was after SummerSlam, Sasha comes out and beats down Bayley, and there's your feud. And it didn't happen. I'm like, why the hell didn't it happen? And then Sasha randomly comes out against to beat up Natalia. Well, it was Natalia.
Well, Natalia,
initially.
but then it's going to lead to a Becky feud.
Right. And
It
I was-
already is. Yeah.
right,
which
and
it
I'm
is.
like, what's the point of this Natalia crap? But it's leading to Becky. I'm like, all right, this makes some sense. But where does Bayley fit into this? Heel turn makes perfect sense. It's for the children. What do you mean it's for the children? Can't you just be a bitch? Just
No.
do it. Just do it.
She's too lovable.
That's bull crap. She's too lovable for you.
As soon as the Bayley buddies came up on SmackDown, I'm like, this is about to get shot down its tube so quickly.
Oh my God. You just hear everyone's cheering for Bayley in SmackDown. Bayley. And then she's like, guys, for the children, you just hear crickets. Like, what? What? And then she starts beating Charlotte with a chair. Like, all right, yeah, back to it. Just pick one. I get it, CJ. Maybe she's delusional. Maybe it'll eventually turn where she's like,
Crazy?
Maybe she's been sniffing glue.
But it really.
Wait. You think
No.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Damn it, Jimmy. We could have saved that.
I want to kill myself.
it's still good?
I know,
Come
but
on.
we could have saved it.
No, it's all right.
But I think that with Bayley, I think she's going to end up being more and more delusional. And even Sasha's going to be like, what the fuck?
Fine. If we get there, then fine.
We should have Bayley go full Nikki Cross, just go full psychopath.
I think that'd be fine. I do.
Right, but
You want to hug Sasha?
I'm worried that she's not crazy right now, and she's just.
Is it bad that I want
Stupid.
her? I want her, like, at the Make-A-Wish things, like, going,
Take a
like,
kid with a chair.
no.
Yes.
No.
Oh my God.
I want her
yes.
to hug, like, a child, but start squeezing them. Like, acting, fucking acting. But, like, slowly, like, start, like, hurting children.
Wait. Who is Bayley doing this to again? I just
Make-A-Wish.
to make
This is going down a dark path now.
He's Make-A-Wish kid.
Look,
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
have
eat
no.
Bayley,
CJ,
but
I'm with
guess
you
what?
100% on this one.
It's
It's like, oh, you want a Bayley to belly?
No, not even. Like, she's just hugging them to the point where, like, she's not going to belly, but you're, like, expecting, like, please help. And you're just like, no, I love the children. Why am I in pain then?
I understand what you're saying, but when does she punt him? I feel like we're missing the like. You're right there, but there needs to
Maybe
be a
she
punt.
punts them after the tag team match coming up on Raw.
Maybe the Fiend has a mind control on
Wait,
Bayley.
we have something with the Fiend that I would like to get into. But just a quick thing.
Maybe the-
Becky and Charlotte are teaming up against Sasha Bayley.
I know.
On Raw.
So
I know.
stupid.
So stupid.
We
I'm so glad I'm done.
It's so
We could
stupid.
have had this as a bridge match. Well, fucking Clash of Champions. Every time I was gonna be like, God damn it, I hate that rule. It's so stupid.
Wait, what?
Except
Wait.
AJ Styles still don't know who he's facing, but like,
Probably
I was
Cedric.
gonna say we could have it as like a bridge match, have the tag match on the next pay-per-view. I'm like, shit, it's Clash of Champions. Title's
Every
gotta be-
champion has to be defended.
Yeah, let's just do the winner take all tag team match now and
No,
just
winner-
shoot our
yeah.
on that early.
Look, if next week Bayley cuts off a finger of Charlotte, I'm like, we're good. We're in there now.
But what if she hugs Charlotte?
I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna drive to
What
your
if,
house.
What if she hugs Charlotte and breaks her back?
Accidentally?
Purposely? Like father, like daughter.
But they're feuding though. Like that's the thing. Bayley hitting Charlotte with a chair was fine, but it made no sense after the promo. The promo did not, to me, come off as delusional.
I kind of want her to I want video packages of her at Make-A-Wish.
Oh my
And
God,
then-
you and your
No,
Make-A-Wish.
Make-A-Wish.
Or
Jesus.
charity or something with kids, maybe a hospital or something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hospital.
And they're just like, nah, we don't want to see Bayley. And Bayley's just yelling at him, what do you mean you don't want to see me? I'm doing this for you. And just
Wait, when did she
scream.
turn into The Rock? It doesn't matter if you want to see Bayley.
Pretty much.
I'm trying to think. Couldn't they turn this? I'm trying to think of someone very recently who was cutting a promo similar to that. Like, hey, it's for the children. You guys should be proud of me. Like,
I don't know,
what?
Daniel Bryan.
I mean, maybe. Like,
Probably.
to pull it off
It's
as
like
a
it's
promo-
for the environment.
Just pull it off as a promo like that. It's like, oh, I'm doing the honorable thing. You guys should be cheering me. Almost like I hate to use him as an
Sami
example.
Zayn.
Yeah, that's it. I was gonna say Baron Corbin, but Sami Zayn works. Where Sami Zayn's
King
like,
Corbin.
He's like, guys, I'm trying to I'm doing the right thing. You should be cheering me, not Kevin Owens. You shouldn't be cheering Charlotte or Becky. I'm doing the right thing. Like, turn her into that kind of thing, where she's like almost being sarcastic.
Yeah, but this did not come off as sarcastic. This came off as like genuine.
We can save this.
All right.
Yeah, we better freaking save this.
Moving on.
Okay.
The Fiend.
Yeah.
Challenging at Hell in a Cell against either Seth Rollins or Braun Strowman.
I'm really hoping it's Seth Rollins because that means the Fiend has to win. So hopefully
yeah.
Rollins doesn't get buried in one match.
Oh, yeah. I am so hoping for that.
Yeah, if the Fiend is facing one of them for the title at Hell in the Cell, then
Fiend has to win.
Then it's Seth.
Fiend
then the
has
Fiend
to-
is facing
Wait,
Seth.
do we get the Fiend versus Randy at Survivor Series or the Fiend versus Kofi?
Oh God, Fiend versus Randy. Let's just go back to that feud again.
No, wait.
one-
wait, it
Still
actually
holding
worked.
out on Brock going to SmackDown and taking that title.
Well, he's not. He's gonna feud with Seth on
Shut-
time at the
no,
Raw.
Wait,
I swear to
which
God, if it's
kind of
Brock Seth.
puppet do we want more on the Firefly Funhouse? Do we want a snake or do we want a Jamaican guy?
I want a demented
Whoa.
puppet. I want a demented puppet.
Oh God.
Well, the snake's just gonna kill
I was
Rambling
thinking
Rabbit.
like a-
Poor Rambling Rabbit.
Jamaican guy might kill Rambling
Rambling
Rabbit.
Rabbit had
I
a
think it's-
sign with help on it, and you just see Bray Wyatt just push him down. Poor Rambling Rabbit. He's died like 3 times.
He's like Kenny in South Park.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they killed the rabbit. You bastard.
And then they marketed him.
Yeah, the jam.
Ramblin' Rabbit Jam. Oh, and then the Vince McMahon thing.
That was amazing.
You can't challenge him. Whoa, 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 whoa. I have money.
All right.
I like how that was the best explanation they could do.
That was so good. That's amazing.
Oh man, I love it. I love Bray Wyatt doing like the fourth wall breaking with puppets.
His character is the Fiend is the best thing in wrestling right
let
now.
him
What he's doing
win
is
at Hell in a
unbelievable.
Cell and don't fuck this up.
He has to win this. He has to win this.
I'm hesitant that they're gonna like have
Well,
him have a title shot so
Bray
early.
Wyatt is literally their moneymaker right now. They can't have this fucked up.
Well, no,
Oh, you
Well,
said
here's
it now,
the thing,
CJ.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
the problem I feel like we're running into is that they're gonna really just retcon this whole Seth Braun storyline very quickly.
Why? By having the Fiend interfere in the match, and it's both a double disqualification.
Triple threat inside the Hell in a Cell.
As long as they're not having the tag titles anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck?
But I
Why
don't
is
want
it Ziggler
Ziggler.
and
Yeah, I don't
Rude?
want that either, though.
Why the fuck weren't the Street Profits in the tag team turmoil?
Why didn't the Viking Raiders win? Why didn't the club win?
Why
These
was-
are the questions.
Why wasn't AOP in there? Why wasn't the Usos
We're
in
never
there?
seeing AOP again. Let's just accept that right now.
Did they unofficially become the new Ascension?
It's
Is
possible.
that what
Where
I'm
was
reading
the
online?
Ascension? We could have had that for God's
I think
sakes.
they've been gone forever.
And like
who
here's
cares?
the last team. Like, all right, is it them Big Swerve, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode? Huh?
Look, I'm happy. I'm happy Ziggler's winning, and I'm happy Rude's in the spotlight because he's great. In that sense, I'm happy about it. And if I have to choose between which tag team I want winning, I'm gonna pick Rude and Ziggler.
No, there's
But
only, there's
I'm
only
not
one
happy
way
about it.
I will enjoy this tag title match. If Braun and Seth win, Braun just power bombs Dolph like 7 times, and Dolph's like, "Come on, Braun, you son of a bitch, I'm not done yet," and just keeps power slamming him. I'll be fine with that.
I kind of want to see like Rude and Ziggler pull off because people made the comparison of like this is what it would look like if Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude were a tag
Yeah.
team, and I would fucking love that if they did something like that.
I like Ziggler. Ziggler's been really good.
Ziggles needs to stay in a tag team.
Ziggler is consistently great in the ring and is consistently solid on the mic. He doesn't really do anything wrong.
I thought he was
That's not
supposed to
the
be leaving,
problem
though.
people have with Dolph Ziggler, though.
He was like the ultimate troll before Baron Corbin. Whereas like every
But
time
Baron's a better troll.
you thought something big was gonna happen, Dolph's music hit, and you're like, oh, like number 30 in the Royal Rumble match last year, that storyline that went nowhere, where he walked out with the U.S. title, came out
Yep.
at 30, got eliminated in 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
Jared's like, who's number 30? Dolph Ziggler. Oh my
Which
god.
was worse, Ziggler coming out at 30 or Reigns coming out at 30?
Reigns. Reigns. Oh my God, Reigns. We thought it was gonna be Samoa Joe.
Especially
I
because
remember-
Reigns lost the title match at the beginning of the night.
Oh my God.
remember we were
Yeah, was
wa-
that the Shark Cage match with Jericho
Yes.
Yeah.
and Owens? Oh my God.
I remember we were watching that, and like we were all watching, and we were like, "Who's it gonna be?" And Roman Reigns came out. We all had a collective scream, like, "This is so not gonna end."
Yeah, then
well."
we're like, come on, Randy Orton. Yes, Randy Orton wins the Royal. And then we get that moment of clarity, like, oh my God, Randy Orton won.
I would have said Bray Wyatt win the Rumble, but
And
no.
Orton wins the chamber.
Well, it
There we
didn't.
go.
And we got bugs in the ring.
And Orton won.
Yeah, and Orton won.
And Orton won.
And Orton won.
I would like to see that the Fiend taking care of Randy Orton.
So wait, is WWE just now going to do a thing with Randy Orton where they consistently try to have right all the wrongs he caused, like burying Bray Wyatt, burying Kofi Kingston? Are you going to go back in time now and try to make sure none of that happens?
Well, they would actually need to finish the storyline with Kofi Kingston first before we can make that claim. But yeah, that seems to be the plan.
I don't know how you go back from the whole handshake thing, but
I
maybe this way.
Nah, man, steer into that skid.
He buried Jeff Hardy.
He did.
That's
bury
never
Jeff.
gonna
Jeff Hardy kind
happen.
of buried himself. Though.
That too.
That's never gonna.
And Jeff got the belt later that year, so
Didn't he stab Sean Spears with a screwdriver? No, that was still Jeff Hardy. Okay.
well, actually, to be fair, we really got to go way back in time. He did make Mr. Anderson leave the company. We need Anderson
no.
back to beat Randy Orton. Then everything will be forgiven.
Do we, though?
Actually, no, still won't be
Wait,
forgiven.
what about giving Daniel Bryan the concussion?
Or RVD the concussion?
Wow.
Actually, to be fair, nothing will be forgiven because The Undertaker almost got hepatitis from his father.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh my God. All right, you know what? I'd say the Fiend chokes out Randy Orton.
Yes. Forget the whole Seth thing. Just go take care of Randy. We need this
Yes,
done.
I want him to have the championship and then choke out Randy Orton.
Forget the championship. Just go find him in his house.
Give him the man of a claw. Just scream at him in front of his daughter.
Can we have another brawl in Randy Orton's house?
Oh my God! Yes.
Randy Orton burned down Bray Wyatt's house
Burn down his house.
and his sister.
This has taken a turn.
What if the Fiend burned down Randy Orton's house?
I think that happened. Didn't that happen one time already?
No, it was the other way
Triple H
around.
threw him
Triple
through
H.
the window.
Okay.
I kind of
Beat
want
his
to.
ass on the front
I
lawn.
want to see
Right.
more houses being burnt, and then Bray Wyatt's like, "I'm sorry for what the Fiend did. If you want, you can stay at the Firefly Funhouse. We have plenty of room."
CJ wants murder on television.
I want the Fiend to
And
murder
Make-A-Wish gets
everyone.
dead.
Right, yeah.
You have to make
Bayley
raw
hit-
storytelling compelling. I mean,
There we
what's
go.
more
CJ wants
compelling than burning
We
houses?
need a murderer on our television.
Do we?
CJ
Yes.
wants 3 hours of
We got
an
that.
hour
It was
and
The
a half-
Undertaker.
An hour and a half of
Yeah,
Bayley
now
hitting
he's
chokes
gone,
with
so we need
chairs,
another one.
Can
and
we
an
have
hour
the
and a half of Randy
Fiend?
Orton's house burning.
Oh, wait. So wait, what's the Undertaker doing on SmackDown?
I don't know. Saying word, digging souls and holes with souls, falls, holes.
What's
Chokes
Undertaker's
There's still a
doing
wild
something.
card rule, right?
Yeah, there's
no
I
rule
guess.
anymore.
I don't know.
Let's
They
do what
gave
they
up on
want.
that
There's
way
no
too long
rule.
ago.
So wait, what if the Fiend pops up on SmackDown and just chokes the living hell out of the Undertaker?
Nah, they're not gonna give that away on live TV.
WrestleMania. That we're
Right.
saying that for WrestleMania.
Fiend needs to finally retire the Undertaker.
Fiend wins the title. Undertaker wins the Rumble.
What if Bray
Do we need a no? We don't
Do we
need a title
match?
for this.
Do we need a match? Really?
I would like Bray Wyatt versus the Undertaker. Wait, when's the 30 year? Next year? 30 years he was with the companies next year?
1990. So yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't wait that long.
So WrestleMania of 2020. That's why don't give away Hell in a Cell now.
That's what
Wait
I'm
for
saying.
WrestleMania.
But you don't need a title for that. I would just have the Fiend
Wait, hold on.
retire the
Fi-
Undertaker.
The Fiend is going to create a hybrid of the Buried Alive, Inferno, and Hell in a Cell matches, and that's what we're going to see at WrestleMania.
All right, what's it called?
Burning Dirt Cell. Got it.
The Burn and Dirt Cell.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a cell on fire with dirt in it.
Yeah. So, okay.
Jared, do you want like 5 minutes roughly just to?
It's going to be
make
a
comments on that?
300-foot long cell.
Why is there dirt in it?
It's a 300-foot long cell that covers
There's a 300-foot long cell?
it covers the ring.
How
and it
wide
covers
is
the
this?
stage
Is it
area.
300 feet and like 1 foot the other way?
It might have-
Is this whole cell filled with dirt?
Yeah, what's with the dirt?
So it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. The first fall.
Wait a minute, there's another stipulation? You just
got this,
added
I got
another
this.
stipulation with the dirt. The
Why
dirt
not just make this a 3 stages of hell match?
because there's dirt, CJ.
No,
The
no.
dirt is its own
no,
stage.
you pin them in the cell, and then you light them on fire, and then you throw them to get buried alive.
So basically, the first fall is a straight
Ah,
up
shit.
pin. Second fall.
Are you in the cell?
Yeah, whole time you're in the cell.
Okay.
Second fall, you have to light them on fire in the Inferno match. And
Oh,
the
wait,
third
no,
and
wait.
deciding fall is the Buried Alive
Okay, I gotta back you up again. If you light them on fire, I feel like that's probably the deciding fall. No, that's not the deciding fall.
How are you gonna put them out? You need the cold dirt.
Wait, Joe, where does First Blood get into this?
All right, you're throwing too many cooks in the kitchen now, CJ.
Oh,
But there's a lot of fire in there already.
So is the cell on fire?
No, why would the cell be on fire? That's dumb.
Yeah, you're right. That's stupid, silly me. There's fucking dirt in the cell. It's 300 feet long.
All
I
right.
don't know why you
Holy-
guys can't handle this.
So I guess we're all excited for the Fiend to kill the rest of the roster.
Or we'll bring back the Counter from Hell match.
Okay, but where's the dirt? Is
No, this is just dogs shitting in between the cells.
okay, but are they burying it in the dirt?
Are these
need
the
to do-
graveyard dogs?
No,
junkyard
no,
dog.
please, not that.
Junkyard dogs are already 6 feet under.
dude, hold up.
Jimmy added that without my consent.
But it's
You added that without our consent.
Damn it,
Can we
Jim.
please move on to SmackDown before
What about King in the Ring?
With him?
What the hell was that?
What?
No.
Stop attacking it. He's just gonna explain more. Just let it go.
Okay.
We're moving on to King of the Ring. Just let it go.
Yes.
Got it.
Final 5 participants, triple threat between Baron Corbin, Ricochet, and Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
SmackDown, we have Elias and Chad Gable, the most 2 unlikely people.
Yeah, who saw that one coming?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah.
I was really hoping for
Andrade.
Murphy versus Ali, but we didn't fucking get.
I was-
Murphy
That was the first
versus.
round.
Andrade.
That's what I meant. Yeah,
Or
Murphy.
Ali versus Andrade.
I was thinking
Yeah.
Ali Andrade. That's really what I was thinking.
I was thinking-
or in the beginning, I think I had Kevin Owens facing Andrade.
I think who I had originally was Andrade winning, but now he's gone. I don't know.
So Chad Gable?
I originally
King
had
Chad?
McIntyre.
King Gable?
McIntyre.
Yeah.
My original pick was Ricochet.
Okay, so Joe's still in it. I don't know who yours originally was.
I think I kind of kowtowed
I think he
having
took
Andrade.
I really thought he picked Shelton Benjamin.
No,
I'm
I
pretty
did
sure he
not.
took Rusev.
Yeah, my initial thought was
R.I.P.
McIntyre Owens, and then Shane screws Owens in the final, but he screwed him in the first round. I'm like, well,
That's fair. Who was your pick, Jim?
I really didn't have a pick. I think I kowtowed to you and having Andrade.
Yeah.
I liked that idea a lot.
So the only one that's in it is Ricochet, but I feel like it's gonna be Corbin.
no,
No.
they're not gonna do that.
Well,
I
hold
think-
up now. There's
All
a
right.
there's a pretty good chance
all right,
of that happening.
let's be real here. The only person that is not gonna win this tournament is Samoa Joe.
The only person. You think Elias is gonna win this tournament?
Elias has a better shot than
You
Samoa
think
Joe.
Chad Gable has a better shot than Samoa Joe?
The way they've been building up Gable, he has a better shot than Samoa Joe.
Gable beat Andrade. Yeah, he has a
Samoa
better
Joe
chance.
couldn't beat Ricochet. Twice now. This is twice.
To be fair, the entire reason I think Baron Corbin's in that semifinal is to eat the pin.
I thought it would be Joe to eat the pin.
Why do you hate Samoa? What's your deal with Samoa Joe?
Why do you hate fat guys named Joe, huh?
I'm expecting either Ricochet Gable or Samoa Joe Gable. Even though it's face, I don't need Ricochet Elias as the king of the ring final.
I would like Joe Elias, though. Just choke the shit out of Elias,
I'd
please.
say Ricochet Gable or Corbin Gable.
It's you and Corbin, goddammit.
I feel like they're gonna push Corbin.
You're the one that's been hyping up Corbin to me for this entire tournament.
Yeah, to lose in the semis. I don't need it going farther than that, Joe.
Well, if he does, you're going to sit in it.
That's
what
fair.
if Corbin wins? How do you feel about
Oh,
that?
Joe
you're
is
gonna
never
sit
going to let me live it down.
Because every night we've hung out to
Yeah.
watch Raw or SmackDown involving King of the Ring, he's like, come on, here comes Corbin. I'm like, Jared, if Corbin goes to the final, you're going to sit in it, and you're going to feel like an asshole.
Corbin's already beat The Miz and Cedric Alexander.
That's fine. He'll lose here, and everything will be right in the world.
What if it
Better
isn't?
hope it.
Okay, but it will.
But what if it?
Shut up, CJ, okay?
Jared,
You were like this with Tommaso Ciampa too.
Guys, all right. I misfired on that one, all right?
Jared, if Corbin wins this tournament, I'm going to become a single champion.
Oh, God.
'Cause you're gonna
Oh, is
be
this
back.
how it's gonna be? Like that'll be the deciding factor?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
murder?
I'm going to with Jared.
Can we get that on the record right now?
What, murder?
No, not murder.
No,
I love
if
murder.
Corbin makes it past the semifinals, Joe keeps the belt.
Why?
I don't
None
know.
of us are predicting that.
No, it's just going to be me hitting him with a chair.
Right.
Somehow. I'm
Okay.
gonna
It's just
forget that
murder.
he has the belt.
Oh, okay.
Jared's gonna be like, I'm going to
Fine,
challenge
fine.
Joe for the belt. Yeah, sure, buddy.
Well,
whatever
thing
you
is,
say.
the last time we tried to have a tiebreaker between the two of them, it was
We
either
tied again.
Tommaso Ciampa or Steel Cage. If you just picked Steel Cage, you would have won.
No, he wouldn't. It wasn't a steel cage. There was no escape from whatever that thing was.
It was a steel cage with weapons.
There's no a steel cage you escape from.
All
It
right,
wasn't
so
a
if
steel
Joe
cage.
said Ambrose Asylum, he would have won.
Fine,
Yeah.
but he didn't.
He didn't.
Because that was the one thing I thought they wouldn't resurrect. I'm like, we've never had a Hell in a Cell in NXT. Who cares if the arena's not big enough?
To be fair, the Ambrose Asylum that Joel...
Joe Gargano.
Yes.
Joe Gargano.
Yeah.
Joe Gertner?
Cole and Gargano did was better than Jericho and
That's
Ambrose.
not that hard.
Yeah, seriously. Except for the thumbtack spot that Jericho did.
Oh.
The Ambrose Cell was like a 1.5 star match. Like Cole Gargano was 5 stars, Dave Meltzer.
I'd give it more than 5, to be
well,
honest with you.
I'm lowballing because it should have at least been 5.
Yeah, tell me about it.
But, yeah. King of the Ring.
I'm hoping Ricochet.
Yeah, I'm sticking with Ricochet.
I'm kind of hoping for Gable because I would like to see him get a kind of a push.
He got it. He can lose now.
All right.
Well, we need an Irish king, King Ricochet.
Stop.
No, that
No.
was
Stop.
That was
God, no.
bad.
Jesus
bad. Not
Christ.
as bad
I
as
love
CJ, but bad.
Where's the no
love
bump, Jimmy? Come on.
I'm getting a
There we go.
I'm getting a T-shirt for that. King Rick O'Shea with a bunch of damn leprechauns and fucking 4-leaf clovers on
Okay.
it. Yeah.
You hear that bump? You hear that bump, Joe?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I live in my own world.
That is true.
Being
Oh.
blocked out by the sounds of Baron Corbin killing our
hold
hopes
on.
and dreams.
So, a little off topic because Joe mentioned leprechauns.
Oh, God forbid.
no.
Oh, no, we're not doing something. We're not doing this.
No, so
If it's just
Edge-
Swoggle.
Yeah,
Edge
this
and
has to be-
Chris, it does have something to do with
Of course it does.
So Swoggle apparently he met The Rock the first. He was telling the story on the Edge and Christian podcast. Swoggle apparently met The Rock when he guest hosted in Miami a couple years ago. and you see Swoggle. He's waiting. He has a tux on and everything like that, or a suit, and he goes to meet The Rock, and he goes to shake his hand and everything after The Rock's giant promo. And The Rock goes, "Oh, did you have fun out there, little buddy?" And then Swoggle's like so shocked, and then he turns to Kofi like, "Kofi, what just happened?" Kofi's like, "The Rock thought you were a Make-A-Wish kid."
Oh my god!
Swoggle's like, "No, he didn't." I'm like, "Dude, he thought you were a Make-A-Wish."
Like legitimately?
Yeah. And then Swoggle's like, "Oh my god, we can't let anybody. You can't tell anyone." And Kofi's like, "I can't promise that. I can't do
Oh
that."
my God.
And Kofi told the whole locker room. So when Big Show comes over next, he's like, "Hey, Swoggle, I heard that The Rock thought you were a Make-A-Wish kid." He's like, "What? No, that's not it." So now The Rock forever knows Swoggle as a Make-A-Wish kid.
Jesus Christ. That's hysterical.
Is that the one Bayley's gonna hit with the chair?
Oh my god.
Just shows up to Swoggle's house.
All right, the Rock Hornswoggle WrestleMania confirmed.
It is in their home state of Florida.
There you go. He's gonna see how far he could throw Hornswoggle like a football.
No, I want to see
Not
Swoggle
tear
take
his
the
quad.
people's elbow.
It's gonna be Kevin Nash versus The Rock in a torn muscle match.
God, no. All right. What else do we have? On
All right,
this?
last thing before we go talk about All Out, the NXT 2 hours.
I actually wanted to. I was gonna have a thing on the Roman storyline.
You
Oh,
wanna do a
yeah,
quick
go right
little
ahead.
thing?
I
Oh, yeah,
forgot
go
that-
ahead.
I forgot that was going on.
Because this storyline's dead in the fucking water.
That's why I forgot about it.
There's no storyline anymore.
It's just like
Is it gonna be Rowan? It might be Rowan. It might be Rowan. Ready for the swerve? It's Rowan. What? What?
ready for this dude. It's the ugly guy that looks like Rowan. Great, fucking great.
How much you want to bet they're gonna swerve us again? It really was Daniel Bryan.
How
Yeah,
much
yeah,
do you think they're
that's
going to
this whole
swerve us
time.
again? And it was actually going to be fake Rowan.
That poor guy. Where is he?
He's still...
Can we just get one 30-second scene at the end of a SmackDown where we're just like, hello?
I mean, I'm just
Where am
No.
I?
No, so you see Breezango, they're doing their fashion police thing, and then you stumble upon him like, "Oh, thank God, someone's here." It's like, and they just leave him. No.
I feel what part of me wants to think that Vince's like, all right, we're gonna put this guy out there. He's like, all right, this guy's shitting himself. We're not doing this next week. I'll find something else. Just let this go.
Say your line.
Just say
What
something.
if, what if WWE actually kidnapped this guy and he's just like,
He's just some random dude from the backwoods Alabama.
I'm telling you, just show him in like Stamford, Connecticut, some cubicle. Like, where's my family? Where am I?
How am I the new head of talent relations?
What is this?
he's the new color commentator for SmackDown? Help!
Yeah. What do you think about this? Not Rowan. Please save me.
He's Rambling Rabbit. Help. No.
Let's push him down.
Byron Saxon's like, no, come back
Rambling
here.
Rabbit has like a giant red beard on it now. Like, help!
Oh my God.
But like, you're gonna roll your eyes. The only way to save this is to bring back Harper.
Oh my
the
God.
only way to save
Enough
this
with the Bludgeon
storyline.
Brothers.
Weren't you the one that was hyped about the Bludgeon Brothers, Jared?
No. No. It's always been Joe.
Didn't Harper like ask for his release?
Yes.
He didn't get
I never got it.
He never got. Yeah, they extended it, but like, what is? They're not gonna bring him back. He wants
No,
to be
it's
released.
done, Joe.
It's the only
It's
way
done.
to save
I
the
agree with
storyline.
Jared on this.
Joe,
it's done.
it's done. The Bludgeon Brothers is not happening. Move
I'm
on.
not buying Rowan being able to consistently overpower Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns.
Well, that
You
might be
need
true.
A second person.
No, they're just gonna have it be Daniel Bryan in the end, or they'll have it be someone else.
It
Wait,
needs to be Harper. It's the only way to save the
No,
storyline.
it's not gonna be Harper. Forget Harper.
It's not gonna be saved unless something happens on SmackDown next week. It's not gonna.
Unless it's the Fiend, it's not happening.
And it's 100% not
Well, it
gonna
can't
be.
be Killian Dane because he's back on NXT. So
Yeah, he's doing real good.
I'm
down there.
so happy he's on NXT.
Yeah, he's doing really
It's
good
gonna
down
be
there.
fucking.
Speaking of
Jinder
NXT,
Jinder Mahal when we took out Roman. We're gonna get another
Nah,
feud
didn't he
between them two.
tore his something?
Who?
Well, he tore a couple things.
He tore something. Gender.
Oh,
He tore something.
he tore a couple of Singh brothers, but yeah.
Oh,
No,
that's
Randy,
different.
Randy Orton tore them up pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to talk about NXT going to 2 hours. I don't know if we just a couple weeks ago, but we know Jared had a lot of scary thoughts about all this.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of reports that might be better So I'm starting to feel a little better about it. But when the first rumor came that Vince was going to get involved with it, I was like, oh fuck no,
Well,
please.
apparently Vince is just going to be promotion.
That's supposedly what it is now, that he's really just going to be there for promoting it, maybe getting a couple guys in there in the beginning just to get publicity up, which is fine.
Maybe Enzo and Cass.
Yes, please.
You're the only one that
I
wants
want it.
this, Joe.
WWE openly shot it down like, yeah, this isn't happening.
Joe,
Well, yeah, they openly shot down the Hardys too, and they came back. So
Yes, but people want the Hardys.
Joe, you
The
want
NXT
Enzo and Big
universe
Cass.
will
You
like
want
Enzo and
freaking Ryback, for God's sake.
The
I'll take
NXT
Ryback,
are
too.
diehard fans that love technical wrestling and like good stuff like
But
that.
they
They're
were-
not going to
they
want
were
this
over
trash.
in NXT.
That was before
Enzo's
Enzo
a
groped some.
rapist.
Yeah, thank you.
Enzo's a rapist.
And didn't Big Cass did something else too? What did he do?
Big Cass-
He, Carmella?
No,
he,
Big Cass
he
is get-
allegedly almost assaulted, not sexually, but like
Physical.
grabbed her arm or something.
Okay, so
Like
Carmella.
grabbed- Yeah, Carmella.
so Big
like,
Cass is an abuser and Enzo's a rapist, and you want these two
But they-
people
but
back
they-
in like the best promotion
But they
in WWE.
did say that Cass really has turned his life around.
I don't care. Turn your life around in the other direction.
That means death, Jared. That means he would die.
All right. Well, I mean away from WWE, not. No, wait a minute.
Turn your life in the other direction.
I meant like the other direction, opposite from WWE.
Go the
not
opposite
like
way of life.
not like the dirt.
Well, the thing is, Jared,
In the south,
Cass
right?
was about to die, and then he turned his life around. No, turn it
No,
back.
I
No,
meant
turn
like
it back.
I meant away from WWE. All right, now I can see how that was misconstrued.
He had a seizure backstage and was in really bad shape.
So who else needs to go to NXT?
War Raiders.
Baron Corbin.
No,
No, but seriously, Apollo Crews,
Apollo Crews, Cedric,
AOP.
AOP,
AOP for sure.
Drew Gulak. I feel like would have a.
You can get a couple cruiserweights down there. This can, like I said, if it's just the same NXT product, only 2 hours. Oh my God, this is gonna be something special.
Leo Rush.
No,
Jordan Miles and Adam Cole just had a title match on NXT this past week, and it was amazing.
was a
and
banger.
That's in an hour-long show. I mean, this if it's done right.
Imagine if you had enough elbow room and wiggle room to actually focus on each title in its own part of the show.
Now-
That would be fantastic.
do you
Yeah,
do you think it's gonna be like a brand now, more so than developmental?
It's-
Do you think
it's-
it's gonna be part of a draft?
I don't know if it'll
I think
be.
it's gonna be a middle ground. I think it's gonna be treated as near the main roster, but I think they're still gonna have people call up and getting sent.
Will
I
it
mean,
be-
it's really not treated like developmental anymore. I
Will
mean,
it
they
be
call it calling
perceived
up.
better than SmackDown when it moves to Fox?
Possibly, at least wrestling wise.
It depends on the. I mean, we'll have to see the
Yeah.
following.
see
Well,
product.
I'm
You have to
worried
see
for
the product
SmackDown
side.
because apparently Raw's head writer was just reassigned to SmackDown with the Fox deal coming. I think SmackDown's writer went to I think 205 Live, and then they switched the writers around.
Why even do that? 205 Live's not going to exist by the time SmackDown.
I
rolls
was
around.
true.
I think he's
I
gonna
mean,
hand-
that might be the idea, just to axe off some of the writers. Just
I think he's handling
put them on a dying show and
205
cancel
Live
it.
There you
now,
go.
and then I think he's gonna join the Raw team. But the main Raw writer was just reassigned to SmackDown because I guess they think that the bigger show now needs the bigger writer. I don't know.
The what?
The biggest show that's going to be on the actual network on primetime television is going to need a better writer. Well, not a better writer, but
A more experienced writer.
a more
I guess.
experienced writer who's going to be in charge of a quote unquote bigger brand.
I say you take the same poor bastards that are working on NXT, make them do everything. Make them work
I feel like they will die.
Yeah, I don't think he can do.
Exhaustion?
I think they'll just get burnt out like Cole Ciampa. Oh God!
I can't wait for Ciampa to come back. When does Ciampa come back?
September 18th.
Honestly,
Well, the thing is,
we're not predicting this one. As much as I would love to see you go 0 for 2 on that.
It's September.
I
18th.
would like. I don't know. there's
1
a-
for 2, batting 500. Jimmy liked it.
I like
happening.
the idea.
It's happening.
I don't know. I think the September 18th is when we're gonna get Undisputed Era, have all the gold
Until Ciampa shows up.
until Ciampa shows up.
There you go.
Can
Now
we
you got it.
please keep the theme song to Slipknot?
That's
Oh, we
depend-
gotta keep that.
Yeah, keep it in Slipknot.
What if we just have it back to Nickelback?
No, what? It was Nickelback once?
Yeah, burn it to the ground.
Oh.
Well, that was Raw, yeah.
But I feel like that's the farthest they can go.
Well,
I don't know.
Fox likes Slipknot, right? They're Republican enough.
No, but this is
They're Republican
this
enough.
is USA. USA is pretty Democrat.
No, just,
Libertarian. I
No,
don't
no.
fucking know.
no.
Well,
don't.
the USA can put
Political war.
the USA can put Slipknot on the air. They won't have any problem.
Quick, someone say something controversial.
Baron Corbin's over.
All right, there you go. You did it.
So yeah, I feel like, USA runs Law and Order all the time. I'm pretty sure they can get away with Slipknot.
I don't know about that. The worst thing that there's a lot of child rapists there. Yeah, you're good.
I'm pretty sure they can get away with it.
Hold on, I'm
They're
still
not
trying to
gonna
think of
change
something
it to, like,
controversial.
something like CFO dollars. You don't have to think about.
No, CJ,
You
it's
had
done.
your
It's
one.
done.
You
It's
hit your
done.
quota for this episode.
Which one? The Junkyard Dog?
No, the Make-A-Wish thing.
Well, yeah, there's
Oh,
two.
yeah, the
Oh yeah,
Junkyard
right.
Dog
The
thing.
junkyard dog too. Damn it, shit.
I was about to say something about Bayley, but okay.
You might as well say it.
Nah, it's not that good.
All right.
I've had better ones, like
all
all about Roman Reigns and Top Heel.
Okay.
Cancer.
Jimmy said okay to like try and get in front of it, and CJ just put.
Yeah, I know. It just
The way he just went was Roman Reigns top heel. Okay, cancer.
Yeah, boy.
CJ, we knew what you were. You didn't have to.
CJ, 4 people just threw their phones across the room. I hope you're happy.
All right.
Good.
Aren't there just? Wouldn't it be 3 of us?
Well, no, I'm saying like the viewers.
Listeners.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that went way over there.
Yeah. Whoo.
Okay.
Thought that would've landed
Like
better,
Chad
right?
Gable.
No.
Get
no.
out of here. Where's the no bump?
No, I'm going right to break.
What was that voice?
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a day that I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the world, Macho Man Randy Savage.
means nothing.
Nothing means nothing. Nothing means nothing. What do you mean by that?
More, I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. Macho Madness, yeah, has got more to offer than President Jack Tunney thinks that I got. Yeah, now let me tell you something right now. Cards stacked against the Macho Man Randy Savage in WrestleMania 3. Yeah, let me say it, yeah. Let me say it out loud. And let me point to the president of the World Wrestling Federation. The Macho Man Randy Savage is not happy with your decision, yeah. I am the cream in the World Wrestling Federation.
Wait a minute, Brent.
There is no doubt about it, yeah. You mean Gene Okerlund. You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Oh, wait a minute, though, Randy. I've got to ask you very seriously. Do you blame Mr. Jack Tunney, the distinguished president of the World Wrestling Federation, for Ricky Steamboat being the Intercontinental Champion today?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Outside interference, yeah. In my moment of glory. Yeah, no, I'm living in a nightmare. And I am the cream. And now, not only the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt must fall, but the World Heavyweight Championship belt. Because Hulk Hogan, yeah, I am the cream, yeah. The cream of the crop. And there is no one that does it better than the Macho Man Randy Savage. On balance, off balance, doesn't matter. I'm better than you are, yeah. And I'm talking to everyone in the World Wrestling Federation. And I'm even talking to President Jack Tunney, yeah. I'm on my way. And nothing is gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop me.
You know, just out of curiosity, Randy, and I certainly don't want to diminish your tremendous God-given talents, but I'm very curious. I haven't seen Elizabeth lately.
Yeah, she's on the outside of the ring. Does she interfere in matches? Yeah. Nothing, zero, yeah. Pure athlete, yeah. And I've been, maligned from the top to the bottom. And because they can't handle the Macho Man Randy Savage, the cream of the crop, nobody does it better.
Oh, we forgot to mention, Ric Flair is suing the WWE over the trademark of the man, like a dumbass.
Yeah, he's just.
That's another Flair he has to contend with. I mean, come on.
Well, now she has to get in the ring with David at this point. That's the only thing that's left. That's it. Becky Lynch versus David Flair, WrestleMania. Book it.
Jesus Christ.
Does
Did-
Becky Lynch have a family member that failed at wrestling? Christina Lynch against David Flair.
Gonna have to dig Reed up or something.
No.
Oh, well, all right. I was
Dude.
too much.
I was waiting.
Yeah.
I was really.
Come
I
on, it
wanted
was
to-
a slow pitch, guys. It was on a tee.
We are supposed to be champions. We're supposed to be above this.
You put dirt in the cell.
I didn't dig someone out of it.
Oh, wait a minute. We got it.
Look, you're not Paige, all right? You're not in a room with Xavier Woods. Now calm down.
It's
Oh,
overplayed.
there's another one. All right. So
That video or the joke?
I think
Both.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
All right. So the last thing is All Out.
Out of what?
I don't know.
All right.
Idea.
All out of women's tag team
All out of ideas.
I got nothing.
All out of women's tag
Draft.
team title matches.
Who here fully watched it? Jimmy and CJ. Oh,
No, we did.
great job. Good job.
Well, no,
guys.
we didn't watch the pre-show.
Yeah, we didn't watch the
Pre-show was okay.
I watched
So
it
main-
live,
we
so I
watched
got a
the full
chance to
main
watch the
card.
pre-show of it. It wasn't bad.
Pre-show wasn't bad.
I have to say, I forget what tag team it was.
Oh, and Helico and Jack Evans or Private Party?
Private Party. That's what it was. Private Party was the shit. They were awesome. They, very close. Very close. Street
They are
Profits wise.
AEW's street profits, pretty much.
But I
Except
would
more like Flippy.
Okay.
Great Spot Fest people. I have to say, it was great. It was
Okay.
fantastic.
Going through the card really quickly. I feel like the most over act that they never expected was the Jurassic Express of Marco Stunt,
But they
Jungle
should've
Boy,
expected
and Luchasaurus.
Nick versus.
It's a freaking
SoCal.
midget. I just, I cannot.
Well, let's just rip that band-aid off.
I can't.
Why don't we?
But
Okay,
Luchas-
so here's my opinion. Marco's done. I don't know why he's there, but he's fun.
Yeah.
He
and
could be a
entertaining.
manager.
No, but I do enjoy when he's there doing stuff. He is fun. I just still don't
I feel
understand
like
why he's there.
Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy accomplish the same purpose in the ring.
Jungle Boy's better at
Jungle
it, though.
Boy's
Jungle-
bigger
Jungle
and better.
Boy-
Jungle Boy's
Of course,
If he
legit.
gets more
bigger.
meat on his bones, he would be a great champion.
I
Jungle
don't think
Boy's
he
legitimate.
should,
I
though.
really like
He's
Jungle Boy.
really good.
Marco Stunt's a joke, and I could not take him seriously during the match.
Yeah,
I just
know,
couldn't.
I know, but that's why I also loved him too.
I
And
just,
then the best part was Luchasaurus.
Luchasaurus is
Luchasaurus fucking amazing.
unreal. He's an unreal human.
He is amazing.
Yeah, he's unreal.
If you just did a 3-on-2 handicap match with SCU against Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, would have been fantastic.
I thought the match was good. It's just Marco Stunt killed it for me. I just found it too ridiculous to even like.
I don't
take
think Marco Stunt should be in a prominent role in AEW as a wrestler. I feel like he's better off as like
in
a-
Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
I was about to say as a swaggle, but yeah.
Yeah, all that.
I'm not sure if you saw the build up to this. It was only in one being the elite thing, but it's just Christopher Daniels having nightmares about dinosaurs. Like he sits on his kid's T-Rex thing, and then he goes to bed, and then he gets waken up by Jurassic Park going like just a roar. And he's like, ah!
That's pretty good.
Oh, it's so funny. And then Kazarian's getting kicked out of a Chuck E. Cheese because he fought with a kid in a ball pit. And then, and then there's Scorpio Sky that's about to watch The Jungle Book. It's great.
That's pretty
They,
good.
they put them over good at the end, too.
Yeah,
Good
but-
moment for them.
Tying into that, it's rumors, I'm saying this because they're part of being the elite, that John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie could head to AEW.
Honestly, it doesn't surprise me.
I like that.
I would be very
like that a
happy
lot.
to see John Morrison again.
I
Yeah.
I mean,
would love
especially
to see
with
John
what
Morrison
the other
feud with
surprises that
anyone
happened later
in
on that
NXT.
night.
Yeah.
It's very, very close to that. Could be a real
And,
thing.
you know, he has a lot of friends out there, especially Luchasaurus and John Morrison are actually very close from Lucha Underground. So, but what would his name be? Johnny Lee?
Johnny
Johnny Leet.
Johnny Lee. Johnny Yeet?
Oh god.
I can't believe you guys just laughed at that.
It was a good bad
I
joke.
died inside when I said that.
Jimmy's laughed at worse things that I've said. So.
He really has.
Yeah, it's
I've,
true.
I've laughed at so
Just
many bad
today.
things.
Yeah, right.
What was next on the card?
I don't know.
Oh, Pac versus Omega. I feel like was match of the night.
See, we felt differently about it.
I
it did
love
not
the match.
hit us right. It was.
Did not feel right because it didn't feel the authentic build up for that match because of the Moxley thing, or
well,
was
yeah,
it,
that-
or
I
was it the
mean-
match itself
I
like
thought it
not
was
good
missing
enough?
heat, but I also thought there was like another
gear.
thing that was coming, and it kind
Yeah,
of just
it
ended
just
before
felt
got
like
there.
it never got into that
Is
gear.
was it because of the submission finish?
The submission finish definitely confused us, but after hearing that Pac is going to stay in AEW and they're going to make him a big heel, that now makes a little more
I know-
sense to me.
According to Chris Jericho on his podcast episode recently, he's talked about how after the match, it was a great match regardless, Kenny and Pac were actually very mad about the match. They were
that's
upset about
interesting.
how it turned out because they went a little too long and they didn't have enough time and they had to cut out certain spots in their match.
Okay, that makes sense to me. It just
And the
It
thing
felt like
is,
something was missing.
yeah, it definitely
yeah.
felt like something was
but
missing.
the thing is, the performers knew it too, and that's the crazy part. Because I know Jericho actually said that they were kind of in a similar light, where like Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit when it came to their matches, they were very particular and very perfectionist with their matches.
I could definitely
which
see that from them.
excites me. I would like to see that moving forward too.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if my hopes were too high, but
Well, we expected a 5-star.
we
match,
did,
so
or
they
something
stepped
close
out.
to it, and I just did not. I was disappointed. For me, it wasn't bad. It was technically
It was
very
still a fine match.
It was
Yeah.
a fine match, but for what I was expecting it to be, I really didn't feel like it lived up to expectations for me.
And if they were strapped for time, I can see that.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
for sure.
Best Friends versus Dark Order. I think Dark Order is the weakest tag team they got on the roster.
That is a weird
That is
tag
a
team.
weird
That is a
dude.
creepy with the
They're
weird.
spooky perverts.
What the hell are those things? The sea
The
weevils?
minion-
Yeah, that-
Creepers. They are called the creepers.
not the sea weevils.
I think
They're creepers.
They are called the creepers.
Yeah,
I thought
they're called the
minions.
creepers.
Meanwhile, you got like Elgin Jericho and fucking Yokozuna in the ring going at it.
I thought you meant they were the same person, but okay.
Yeah, Yokozuna was garbage.
That dude was bad.
Yeah. Oh my god, he did like three
And
things
the
right.
worst part was, and I felt like personally the production kind of lagged the whole night.
There was a
Yeah,
lot of
we-
production.
yeah,
Yes,
Well,
that's like
tell-
probably the biggest issue in all of AEW right
When
now.
we get to the battle royal part, I definitely want to chime in on that because that
Battle
was probably
Royal already happened.
all his big spots, the camera cut away too fast.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, and I'm like, I think something happened. I don't know.
And I love Best Friends. I think they're great. I'm a big fan. That is, without a doubt, the best thing about AEW is their tag team wrestling.
Oh, fantastic.
I mean, they said they were going to make tag team wrestling great.
Not only
and
that, their
important.
characters are so diverse
Yes.
as well. Like
There's
you have
so
the
many
best
different
friends,
things.
you have Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Private Party.
Dark
We have the best part about the whole tag team match:
SCU.
Orange Cassidy making his
That was
debut.
hysterical. How does he keep his hands in his pockets the whole time?
Suicide dive
With his
in the
hands in his
pocket,
pockets.
takes out everyone.
Imagine
rolls-
if he cared.
Well, because like we see the lights go, we just see, oh my god, it's fucking Orange
I
Cassidy, here
love
we go.
JR. All right. By the way, the commentary is a lot better without Alex Marvez. I like Golden Boy, whatever his name is, and
Golden Boy.
Yeah,
was
Golden
Golden
Boy, and I think JR's getting better, but he called him. He's like, Mr. Laissez-faire, Mr. I don't care, and I'm like, you know, JR, that's solid. That's solid. But Orange Cassidy just standing there, middle of the ring, hands in his pockets,
Yeah.
then getting hugged, and he's just like, what the fuck? Why am I here?
He's like, what? Got my paycheck for the night.
Yup. Riho versus Hikaru Shida. Great match. I think this is the first.
I liked Yokara Shida. That's her name.
Yes.
I liked her a lot. I thought for a second she was gonna win over Rio, but
Rio has the best record, actually, of all the women at AEW. So it makes sense to have her in the title picture. All right, Joe, Jared, I know you were snickering over there. Let's hear it.
We just
Joe, you can't say it's because they're Asian, because
No,
I saw your
no.
hard on over Io Shirai.
more and Asuka, but still, it's just I don't know. It just doesn't fit the style that I prefer.
Okay.
what do you mean by style? I wanna dissect this a little.
Yeah, you did it now, didn't you?
Yeah. I just feel like for me, and it's not because of any specific, bias. I just feel like Japanese women's wrestling is just not something I've ever, I guess, gotten into.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's more. Because I always considered myself. Obviously, I've grown up on the WWE product, but at least with NXT, it kind of pushes the boundaries a little bit. I just feel like it's just something with the palette that I'm used to.
Oh, okay. That's
Japanese
fair.
women's wrestling just never really fit. Just never fit, I guess, the ideal that I had. So I think that's why the match just didn't. I'm like, if you said it, Jared, I could see why people would love that match. It didn't work for me.
So then, how did you feel about the battle royal?
See, I didn't see the battle royal.
I did see.
Because
the
I was the pre-show.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, okay.
It was okay, the Battle Royal. It could have been
Well,
better.
I don't like that. The whole format with that battle royal is a little weird to me.
I think
It's very confusing.
I think if their production was a lot better, it'd be more exciting. But I feel like the way they do with the 5, it's exciting, but they don't give enough for each individual person that comes out.
It's like half Royal Rumble, half regular battle royal. They're trying to keep the
Well, they're
surprise up, but
they're
also
trying to
get
put
everyone in.
their own trademark on it. So it's not a bad idea. They just need to work it and then
Yeah.
get that production kind of tight because that production was god awful.
yeah, it was really bad.
Really, that whole night. I mean, the camera was very shaky for a lot of the night. Seemed like the lighting was off a little bit.
The pyros were off and everything.
Yeah. I feel like that's just something you work out. It's something you have to work out by the time you hit TV. But I feel like that's just something that eventually, as time goes on, they'll kind of work out.
I am excited though because there's like 3 feuds going on in the women's division right now, and that's exciting. Just to start out with the company, you have Allie versus Brandy Rhodes with Awesome Kong, so that's gonna be great because we could eventually
B. Priestley and Britt Baker.
B. Priestley, Britt Baker is awesome.
That's gonna be really good.
and then Nyla Rose versus Riho.
How about the backstage feud that
Yeah, I know, I
Brie
was about to-
Priestley had?
It was
Oh yeah, with Sadie Gibbs.
Yeah,
Sadie
they almost
Gibbs.
brawled backstage. Because I watched, it was a bad press slam. It was a no-sell. I'm like, that's just awful.
Oh yeah.
Because I think Sadie posted a video of like the battle royal near the end, and you just saw like, I'm like, that's horrific on both parties.
Oh yeah. But like it's exciting to see the women's division. It's starting to heat up. Hopefully they give it more attention to characters once the TV deal hits.
Is it going to be a 2-hour weekly TV show?
2-hour weekly,
2 hours,
8
yeah,
to
okay.
10, I believe.
Good, the perfect time to watch wrestling.
I think that is a good time.
Which is going to be fun because then you have to figure out, do I want to watch NXT and DVR AEW or vice versa?
What else do we have on there? Cody versus Shawn Spears.
I'm so happy we got Arn Anderson.
The Arn moment was
freaking
that was hysterical.
Can we just talk about how the ASPCA probably needed to be called when his dog came out?
That dog was scared for its
That
life.
was horrible.
Pharaoh.
Horrifying.
Apparently, Tony Khan was like furious about this. Furious. Like this was the thing he was the
But
most
because-
angry about in the entire
I don't know if
pay-per-view.
that was I don't know if that was a production's fault or if that was Cody's fault.
It was everyone's fault.
My
My
whole thing was if the whole point was that he could only have one person at ringside and he was going to pick MJF anyway, you didn't need Pharaoh out.
or at least if you could tell how the second he came out on the ramp, this dog was so uncomfortable.
He was fine like a year ago at all. What is it? All in.
But I don't think that
Well, he
Pyro
wasn't
was
fi-
But the pyro wasn't there, and that was the
Yeah.
problem.
But regardless, though, like you can't blame production for this. You see the dog. You need to like. I
Well,
just.
as soon as the production hit, like the pyro hit, that is a production.
I'm
thing.
gonna be
Well,
honest.
what I'm saying is, even after even after the pyro hit, the dog was still there. That's what I'm saying. You can't excuse the production. Production does what production does. If they were told to do whatever, they were told to do whatever. As a dog owner, and I'm a dog owner myself, and I love dogs, you need to be more mindful of that.
Oh, agreed. I think
That was not
this-
good.
Again, AEW. Again, I think the biggest flaw is production. I think these past four pay-per-views have really been to iron out the production, which is their weakest thing right now.
Yeah.
You know, you have
By far.
the Cody Rhodes chair shot. You have Dustin Rhodes blading and everything like that. They're really trying to iron out all the stuff.
I think they're also trying to find an identity a bit because they're doing a lot of different things here.
I think that's their identity, though, is to provide all different types of wrestling.
I don't think that will work.
Like,
Personally, I
they
feel
went hardcore with the triple threat
Yeah.
match. Then you had
Which
trying
was
to go
awesome.
You had pure
It was,
technical
100%.
with the main event and the Omega match. You had just the straight up tag team spot fest with the Young Bucks and the Lucha Brothers. I feel like they were just trying to.
there needs to be something. WWE, even though they do tons of different things, they do what they do. You know what they are. They have their niche, but AEW needs to find a little more, centralize a bit more.
All right, so case in point, I'm just going to bring this back. What about the Attitude Era? There's a whole bunch of different stuff going on during
I
that
feel
time.
like that's also more of a test to the superstars that were there, all the personalities that were
Plus,
there,
the
and how
common thread
over they were.
Through the Attitude Era was any shit can happen, and WWE doesn't give a damn.
They
what
went
happens.
more with the talent than the booking when it was the Attitude Era.
Because if you look at some of the booking decisions, in
Well,
the Attitude Era, it was
you could even
bad.
make that
Right.
argument that the talent right now is being the focus rather than the booking of AEW.
Yeah, because that is a big complaint that's been going on online, and it's, in my opinion, at least, it's unjust.
I think the reason why for that. Is
Wait,
because-
what? What's the
the booking decisions that they have, because there's no story or anything like that.
Well, that is
for
what it.
AEW as a whole.
I don't really look at
when
like
the
the
TV
build
deal
and
kicks in,
impact
it'll
as
get
much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the TVD will
Be-
fix
because-
that.
Yeah,
but-
that I don't really. I give him a pass on that because
but
unless
that's how
you're
you
watching.
Get, but that's how you get identity is with that
Yeah.
constant flow of like we're gonna get TV every single
think
week.
their
and grow
identi-
product that way.
What were you saying, Joe?
I think the whole thing, if you're someone like me and Jarrett, where you don't watch Being the Elite, you just watch the AEW shows, you might come up with that idea of there's no build for anything and
Yeah.
they're just focusing on
Right,
doing
but
whatever
I do understand that. Like I understand, I'm not watching that, and I get that in my mind there's no build, and and there will be a TV deal, and I'm okay with that. All I'm saying is
The production needs to be a lot
the
better.
production needs to be a lot better, and I feel like we need to just find a bit more of an identity with
I
them.
think-
And you know they're trying different things. They didn't have the TV deal come in yet, so there's some things where I am giving them a pass for because they haven't kicked in yet.
Joe, as someone that's really associated with sports, what do you think about their identity being more sports centered? As you could see with
Sports Center.
yeah, as you could see with All Out. I'm not sure if you caught it, but next to their names,
They had the records.
the win-loss records and stuff. Which there's a little bit of production thing because I saw 1 and 2 with Kenny Omega. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
I also want to
and then-
quickly do a production thing. When they had the Darby Allin,
He came out as Jimmy Havoc.
Yes,
I was
yes.
Jimmy
laughing
Havoc- no,
so
no, no.
hard. I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh,
Nope, wrong psycho.
But
can't blame Kevin Dunn on that one.
yeah,
No, cannot blame Kevin
I mean,
Dunn.
can we?
those teeth
Or
are
can
big.
we?
Those teeth are
His
really
teeth
big.
stretched all the way.
yeah. I think though. What do you think about that, Joe?
I feel like they have to do it because WWE is now going more towards a sports center because Fox wants it to be more almost like a sport because Fox has deals with the NFL and the MLB, so they're trying to like keep more of a sports atmosphere going. So I think AEW is smart to jump ahead of that
It's
trend
definitely
now.
intriguing. I'm
And
curious to see what they do with
And
it.
not only that, they're keeping. I'm not sure if you've seen this. A lot of the finishers have become protected. I've at least a couple that I can name off the top of my head that are very protected right now. Young Bucks' Meltzer driver.
Yeah.
I've not seen
They didn't even do it in the ladder match.
exactly. Which if they did, they probably would have won.
What is it? Hangman Page's Deadeye. I think Jericho
No,
kicked out.
he did.
Yeah.
Judas Elbow by Chris
Judas Elbow.
Jericho.
Judas. Or Judas Effect.
Judas Effect, excuse me. The One Winged Angel.
Yep.
Which no one's kicked out of, at least in AEW. And then apparently they were also talking about Pac's Black Arrow.
Yeah.
How that was a deadly finisher. You know, they're putting over the finishers as these deadly moves, which I am enjoying so much. That they're like, these are, as Jared put it, finishers. They finish the match.
Thank you, Shane McMahon.
But like, I like that. I love how they're trying to put the emphasis on finishers. Even the
Yes.
Dark Order has a really, granted, their finishers fucking bomb ass. That fatality, whatever the fuck they do, cutter, diving, whatever.
It's just however they get there, it's just a little.
Yeah, but regardless, their finishers are finishers, you know, and they're really trying to put that as a sports thing too. It's like, you hit that, you're done. You know, even the Code Breaker is becoming like a signature at this point.
The Codebreaker is completely a signature now.
Walls
The
of Jericho, same thing.
Yeah. That is I mean, and this really doesn't have to do AEW. This is just a broad thing about wrestling. How there are just so many moves now that have just taken a back seat due to the fact that as finishers get elevated naturally, signature. You know how like dumb the Superman punch is for Roman Reigns? How every time he hits a Superman punch, he will go for a pin every freaking time, and every time, no matter who it is,
or the Blue Thunder Bomb.
or the Blue Thunder.
Blue Thunder Bomb should be a finisher.
These are great. The what is it? The the superplex into the Falcon Arrow for Seth Rollins.
The pop-up
the
power
power bomb.
What the fuck? That was so much better than the stunner.
But and that's the case with Walls of Jericho, Cobra. These are amazing moves.
Even I'm gonna say it right now, the RKO, Crossroads is kind of.
It's in that same. I think it's in the same. Like,
No, Cody that's his finisher,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
his
becoming better, like as more protective.
He
but it's
doesn't
also
use it very
That's the thing.
that often.
They don't use it very often. It's used sparingly, which I'm enjoying about AEW that they don't do with WWE.
Right. A match doesn't just have to end with the finisher. A match can end different ways.
Yeah, and not only that, with AEW, they're very protective of the finishers.
Right, because you see like in NXT, Gargano goes for the Gargano escape a lot.
Oh, how many fucking Panama Sunrises did we see from Adam Cole?
Yeah, but it was awesome.
And how many last shots?
Yeah, but it was awesome.
Still a fuck
It was so good though. One was off a ladder.
I'm waiting for someone to use the Canadian Destroyer. You know what? That's what bugs me about AEW, though.
Too many
Actually, in
Canadian
general,
Destroyers.
Canadian Destroyers have become the super kicks of this generation right now, and that's pissing me off.
Then again, the Canadian Destroyer
You know what it
through
is?
the
We've been-
table in the ladder match was incredible.
That was awesome.
Because it was like, okay, so he's going to land on his back, right? Holy shit, he took that good.
Yes. But like Britt Baker uses the Canadian Destroyer.
Well,
Adam
Britt
Cole.
Baker has to use a Canadian Destroyer. She's banging Adam Cole.
That's it. Adam
Bang,
Cole.
bang.
Ray Mysterio's
Bang,
using
bang.
it. Yeah, I guess Ray Mysterio.
The Lucha Brothers
The
use
Lucha
it.
Brothers, all of them.
All of them. There's 2.
Yeah,
All of them.
all of them. LAX made their debut. That's pretty
That was
cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think they're called the Boricuas.
Yeah,
Boricuas?
because
Gesundheit.
LAX is a
Yeah.
TNA trademark. They don't have many of them, but
Yeah, TNA is like, we don't have much, but we have this.
All
they
right.
couldn't even keep the Broken Hardys.
All right. And then the main event, I kind of want to touch on the big thing with this. So, hindsight 2020, Chris Jericho did deserve this.
Yes.
He came out like a rock star.
Yep.
He won like a rock star.
He
Bang.
just chose the wrong restaurant after the fucking show.
Like a rock star.
Did you guys see Cracker Barrel's tweet after? It was like, hey, you know, if you went to a better restaurant, we could have protected your title, bitch. Meanwhile, Cracker Barrel's the official sponsor of AEW. He's like, we feel betrayed, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, what was it? The Cracker Barrel Bash or whatever the hell
yeah,
it was? Oh, my
sure.
God.
I want.
Jesus.
Oh, I would love to see Darby Allin versus Chris Jericho. But like, the fuck is up with your face? like what?
So it's gonna be the Longhorn Steakhouse versus Cracker Barrel.
Yes. But Chris, do you think this elevated Hangman Page? I feel like this match was needed to make Hangman Page feel elevated, and to show that yes, this is a rising star you have to look out for.
Plus, I think you might want to have someone like Paige chasing the title. When the
Exactly.
deal starts.
That's because I had a back and forth about this as well, and I think giving the belt to Jericho in the long run will be a good, because I guarantee you before the new year or at the new year, Hangman Page will be the AEW.
And now you have a mainstream star that has the belt around them.
This, to
There's
me...
already memes about the whole
This,
situation.
to
which
me,
elevates AEW.
Yeah, it's crazy. This to me, especially as the first title holder when the TV deal is coming up, I feel like this is the no-brainer. Chris Jericho needed to do this first. Especially, I think to myself, if this belt thing happened to like Hangman Page or someone else, I don't think anyone could have pulled it off like Chris Jericho did.
Oh
it
my
made
God.
it better. Like,
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
Chris Jericho's literally become. You all right, Jimmy? Put it. Oh. No. One job.
Wrong one. My bad.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I've been sharing so many tweets about this between Brock Lesnar having his song dubbed by this, Roman Reigns, fucking Rick. What was it? Rick rolled. What was it? Never Gonna Give You Up. That's become like Jericho. It's literally.
Jericho put his face on the Kim Kardashian photo shoot.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
He put that on Instagram.
I've seen people make fake T-shirts of the Bubbly Club, and it's freaking amazing.
There is his T-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees became the hottest selling T-shirt in 24 hours because of this, and it is great. I'm not sure if you saw his Twitter video. It was like, if I find, like, first let me have a little bit of the bubbly. He pours like, I swear, if I find the guy that stole my title, doesn't even drink out of the champagne glass. He just drinks out of the bottle. And he's like, fuck this.
He's amazing.
He is.
He's amazing. He has earned so much more respect.
Let's see what he got over. He got the word it.
A
over.
list.
List.
A plant.
Stupid idiot. Mitch.
A light up jacket.
A light up scarf.
Light up scarf.
Light up
scarf. Regular-
Scarves. Period. Ties.
What was it? The champagne glass. Like,
Kevin Owens.
It's sad because it's true.
It's true though. Kevin Owens.
oh, I remember I was watching this one Twitter video.
God, I love Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho, you remember? It's like,
Fandango. Well, he tried.
I don't know. He was over for a little bit.
People still do this.
It's not his fault. He tried.
Chris Jericho. I'm not sure if you remember that promo where Chris Jericho was against Rhino and Stephanie McMahon way back when. But Chris,
Yeah.
Hey, let the bodies hit the floor.
Let the boobies hit the floor.
No, they changed it like let the bubblies hit the floor.
Oh my God.
See, Chris Jericho was the first one to make everyone actually knows that Stephanie McMahon had work done.
Yes. Oh my God, Chris Jericho. I think he's gonna do very well. Looking forward to Full Gear. There's 2 matches confirmed right now.
Cody Rhodes and Chris Jericho.
For the AEW World Title, Cody Rhodes is the best singles record, which I love how they're playing.
They're
up.
using that. Yep.
Thank you, God. And then we're getting Jon Moxley versus Kenny Omega, which I feel like Kenny Omega is going to continue going on a losing streak.
Yeah, I
And
wonder.
it's, the day before Thanksgiving or something? Or like the week?
November 9th.
November 9th.
I mean, it's Moxley's first one, so
Yeah,
Omega's
Moxley
gonna
probably
lose.
needs to win.
Well, first ever sanctioned match. with
Well, I think it
AEW.
depends
You-
what
you
the
know.
buildup is between October and then November.
Right. There's also the
Because I
TV
think
deal.
Omega
Yeah.
was going to lose regardless between Pac or Moxley. I think he was going to lose regardless.
I think so too.
I think there was supposed to be a run-in, and that was how Chris Jericho initially was going to win for that match. I'm pretty sure that
Because
was
it
going to
is
happen.
Pac versus Paige right now.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
That's
now?
what it's looking like. That's what so it's like Pac versus Paige. That was the feud that was being teased. Yeah.
I think after
Sick, CJ. Sick commentary.
B. Priestley versus Sadie Gibbs.
I want B Priestley versus fucking Britt Baker. I want that.
Well, I think that's
They
what we're gonna
steer
get.
into this kid. Gorilla press match. First one to get hit successfully wins.
Joe, stop it.
First one to get their opponent to sell offense wins the match.
Person to sell properly. Go watch Shawn Michaels against Hulk Hogan. Learn how to sell.
All right.
The
So
dying fish routine.
we have 5 events between now and Survivor Series.
We have 5? I thought we were 4.
We're counting all. What was it? AEW now, right? Because that's when the TV deal.
yeah,
right.
we're going to count the TV
Right,
deal.
we will know things now. Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's 5. Do we want to split it up 2 and 3, or 3 and 2?
It's gonna have to be. Oh, God. All
Because
right.
Well, what's between now and the rest of the year?
Clash, Hell in a Cell,
Takeover,
Takeover,
Full Gear,
and Survivor Series.
and Survivor Series.
Unless
and then whatever is in December.
no, so we ended at Survivor Series.
Right.
Right, because that's a big 4.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's a big
okay.
4.
Yeah.
Unless
We should definitely split that.
unless
I'm just not sure how yet. Unless. Oh God, his wheels are turning.
Yeah.
I could smell the wood burning.
we include.
No, whatever it is, no. I
Don't
don't.
say
I
Saudi
don't.
Arabia. He's gonna say Saudi
There's a
Arabia.
Saudi. There's another one.
Yeah. There's another Saudi Arabia show.
Will this garbage ever end?
We have another 8 years.
When
of
is
Saudi
when-
Arabia?
CJ, no.
It's like November 2nd.
Oh my fucking God, no. Oh no. Why is this happening?
What
You're
if
the one
you
who wants
guys
to
have
split
to
it.
lose at Saudi?
I will not give up the belt to Saudi Arabia.
If anything, Saudi would have to be the first part of the title defense. It can't be the
All right.
end.
Well, okay.
Well, let's look at the last leg. It would be
Well, so-
Saudi Arabia, Full Gear,
And Survivor Series.
Well,
Takeover.
Takeover.
yeah.
Well,
all right. So hang on.
So, yeah,
Champion
Saudi Arabia, what
Champion is in September. Hell in a Cell is in October, and then when's Full Gear?
November 9th.
So there's
after
4.
Saudi.
So wait a minute. When's Saudi?
I'm looking it up now.
That's kind of important.
Because if Saudi's after Full Gear, then Full Gear can end the title defense, and then Saudi would start the next one.
I think you'd be.
I think Saudi's gonna have to end the title defense.
I mean, CJ did lose at Stomping Grounds.
I did.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. You were in luck, Joe. October 31st, 2019. Crown Jewel, Saudi Arabia.
So that means it would be.
Wait a minute. It's the same name?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Crown Jewel again.
They're just recycling. Wait a minute. They're just recycling the name of the. Oh, all right. I'm gonna try to control myself before I shake this freaking building.
So we got.
It's the same freaking name.
So we got Clash.
Can they just did freaking Super Show? That was the Australian one. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now?
The animated faces that are on Jared right now from this.
Oh my God. Because like my
Amazing.
wheels were turning. I'm just like, Crown Jewel. Wait a minute.
So we got Clash of Champions.
That fucking Arabian turd is gonna end the title defense.
Mad sore?
Yeah, so
Oh my
So
God.
we got Clash of Champions.
This is gonna be another battle royal. We're gonna lose it. Nah, that's not true. No one will predict it because Mansoor is gonna win again.
So then you got Hell in a Cell.
I want to die.
Then you got Saudi.
I want to die. That's
And
a.
then you have Full Gear, Takeover, and then
That's what's gonna have to be.
All right.
I want to just.
We're agreed.
I guess.
I feel dirty, but I guess we're agreeing.
Oh
How do you
my
think
God.
I felt losing at Stomping Grounds?
That's not as bad as we lose this in Crown Jewel Part 2.
Stomping Grounds is like my birthday.
At least you can watch. We'll all be like at work while Crown Jewel is going on.
What do you mean? I'm at work too.
It's on
I'm saying, like,
Halloween.
we're all gonna be there like at work, just like, all right, so Crown Jewel's shit. Oh my God, we're losing. Oh my God, we're losing still. Oh my God, we're still losing.
Oh man, I never thought we'd have to
Let-
defend
let-
this title
wait.
at a fucking Saudi
So
Arabian
let's just
show.
hope that every one of the title defenses that has happened so far for us is gonna follow the same pattern, where we're up so much by the last
And we just
event,
sit on
so
it in
we
the
just
last
take a
one.
knee.
That's what we
That's
got to
it.
do. We have
The
to just
last
take a
one
knee.
you only sat up on though.
Well, we need to stretch the lead a little more this time.
We need Jimmy's good picks to keep coming in, and we need you to get a
Yeah,
little ballsy, CJ.
throw in a couple Rusevs, and we'll be in the money.
If CJ just starts like actually picking like crazy matches like before we get to the last defense, so we can try and make up ground.
To be fair, if I did say double count out on the Kofi and Randy thing, like I said in the podcast, I would have been fine. I'm like, oh, this is probably gonna end double count.
Yeah, but you still were too far behind at that point. So
Oh,
even if you
definitely.
gotten the win in that match.
Yeah, I would have rather have lost by 1 than 2, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you know.
See, I'm the opposite. Just kick the shit out of me.
Yeah, right. I kind of agree.
Well, the thing is, here's the thing, Jared, Joe, if you guys win, you need like a tiebreaker.
From Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
Oh my! We're gonna have to pick. Maybe we should just use like the battle royale match that they're gonna have. Not even predict it and just leave it as a tiebreaker between us.
Yes.
Because it's retarded as it is. No one's gonna
What if
predict
there's
the
no
winner.
battle royal at Crown Jewel?
Oh, there'll be a battle royal at Crown Jewel. See, that's a stupid thing.
No.
Give it a
Wait.
70-man battle.
70 man.
Wait. Hold on. Isn't Undertaker Sting supposed to be a?
No.
No,
How about this? You
Don't
guys
say that to me.
guess the legend.
I don't want to guess any of it.
Guess the legend that's gonna be at Saudi.
I'm not
Jake the
guessing.
Snake Roberts.
Jared.
Wheelhouse.
Jared.
I'm not doing this as the tiebreaker.
We'll figure this out.
We'll figure it out.
The one-man gang.
I thought he's dead.
No.
That's Tugboat, right? Isn't Tugboat dead?
I think he's
The
dead.
Earthquake's dead.
Tugboat is
Tugboat is
Earthquake.
not the one-man gang. And Tugboat's not Earthquake. They're all three different people.
All right, who's
Fred
dead?
Ottman is alive.
All right, they're all dead. That's
Fred
fine.
Ottman
No,
is...
Tugboat was
Tugboat was the Shockmaster.
Yeah, that's
I thought he was dead.
No, the Shockmaster's not
still
dead.
alive. They
And,
didn't eat.
But isn't One Man Gang dead?
I think One Man Gang is.
I think he's dead.
We're not saying this as a joke. We're trying to actually.
No, we're trying to figure this out.
Shockmaster's alive.
Yeah, Shockmaster's alive. Earthquake is definitely dead.
did he die in an earthquake? Oh God! He's hitting me.
One Man Gang is alive.
Okay, so I'm right. Thank you. God.
The gang didn't get him yet. Oh man, I'm on a roll. 2 for. Oh God! Oh, he just gut punched me.
Okay, and on that note, I think we should end.
My insides.
Yeah, we should end.
Until next time, Audio Marks. Thank you, everyone, for staying tuned to our podcast. Special shout out to the Sachem Public Library for the continued use of their equipment and space. Continue supporting us by rating and subscribing through Patreon, Audio Boom, Stitcher, TuneIn, Castbox, Deezer, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, and the big three, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts at Marks for Life Podcast. Also, check out our YouTube channel, Marks for Life, for our podcast playlist and other content. Please follow us on our social media on Twitter at Marks for Life Pod, Instagram at Marks for Life Podcast, our Tumblr page, Marks for Life Podcast, and our Facebook page, Marks for Life Podcast. And email us at marksforlifepodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, or feedback. Until next time, Audio Marks.